Good evening to those who listen. It's 10:34 p.m., March 24th, 2025. And I guess I'm not doing a very good job of explaining my videos. I guess I need to say what I'm saying in the beginning of the videos because most people don't watch the whole videos and don't get the whole thing out of it. But what I was trying to get out of the last video was there's so many bad things happening to me. But the whole thing is, there's no need to worry as long as we have Jesus. If we have Jesus, then He'll take care of everything. So yes, I have a lot of crap going on, and a lot of stress is going to be coming from it. But I know in the end, everything's going to work out. So here's the positive. I need to be more positive, I guess, because I have been not in the past, but I've been doing a way better job of being more positive in the last at least few months. And because it is true though, whatever we speak, we're doing. So we should never be speaking negative stuff out loud, which I have a bad habit of doing in the past. But why is there birds tripping at 10:30 at night? That's weird. I just noticed that. But yeah, so this is what I'm hoping that people will get out of this. No matter what happens, I've had a lot of bad stuff happening to me, especially the last year. And no matter what, through it all, I'm trusting Jesus. Now, I was talking to my friend from church the other day, and I was just telling him, boo, oh, this happened, this bad thing happened, blah, blah, blah. But I said, I'm not, and it was weird because I had this complete calmness come over me. And I told him, I said, all the stuff's happening, but I'm not worried because I know that Jesus is going to take care of it. And he was like, wow, he goes, and he knows he's been seeing everything that I've been going through with all my health problems, with whatever's been going on with me. And he says he is so amazed and proud that I am, my faith is not wavering. And it's not, sure, I get a little upset and I get a little worried a little bit, a little stressed out, but that's normal. But in the end, if we give it to God, then we don't have to worry. Sure, there's, bad stuff going on, and I'm just not looking forward to going through the hours of waiting on the phone, if I can even get through in the first place, and then when talking, trying to tell them what's going on, and then for some reason, don't they have records of all this stuff? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It was all closed out. So it was all said and done, period. Why are they bringing it back up now? It's weird. So, that's the whole thing is, if we have faith in God, if we get Jesus, we got it all. If you know that song, that's the song I'm going to audition to on Wednesday. if my voice will allow me. I'm trying out for the worship team at my church, but ever since I got sick, my voice has been messed up. Now I finally got my voice back, but I can only do like 2 songs tops before my voice gives out, and then it's like after that, then it's like I can only do Johnny Cash songs. It's like my voice gets all rough and low. It's terrible. So I'm hoping to get through it. The person who's the worship leader, she says, if you want, we can delay it more. But I don't want to. I told her I don't want to keep delaying it because it's been like a month now, almost a month, and I don't want to keep putting it off. But if I have to, I have to. I'm gonna try practicing again tomorrow. Didn't get a chance today, but I've been practicing. But the problem is I can only get through like 2 songs, so that's my problem at the moment. I got it, but then I lose it quick. So that's the one thing. So I've been praying for this for a long time for my voice to get better, so I can do good for the audition, and then I can be on the worship team. In my whole life, I've always thought that God's will for my life, besides, like showing people the signs of the end, was to be in like a Christian band. That's what I always thought was going to happen. I was going to be a singer in a Christian rock band, but that never happened. So I don't know. This isn't like a rock band or nothing, but it's not like I'm going to be famous or any have a record label and all that. But just to be able to participate in the worship team would be really special for me. And I've been praying, that if that's God's will, that would happen. I've also been trying to volunteer, but I've had some problems with that too. Not with my health, for one, and for some reason, they set me up for. They have a thing, to volunteer for teams. They have different teams that you can volunteer for, and for some reason the app isn't working for me. I got the app downloaded and everything, but when I try to get into it, it doesn't recognize my email and my password. And the pastor says, "Well, yes, look, you can see I'm in, but it's for some, I don't know, it's weird." So he's trying to fix that so I can get that. But it's like all these weird things keep happening that's stopping me from participating in church, and stopping me from participating in Bible study and other things. But through God, through it all, I believe everything will work according to God's will. And that's how we got to approach everything. I believe is we have to just give it all to God and just say, hey, whatever your will is for me, God, let it be. And whatever it is, I will do it. And that's how I always see things and how I always pray for things. Because I don't know what God's will is. I'm hoping that, I can participate in church more. So I've been going every Sunday, and Sunday morning at 9 we have a Bible class, and we're going through the prophecies of the Old Testament. And then, the church service itself on Sunday, and then I also go to Bible study on Wednesdays. We're in 2 Corinthians right now. So I've been doing a lot to try to get there, and I've been doing better the last couple weeks. But, I've always had all these problems with my health and everything, and then getting sick, and, it's not just me, there's other people that were getting sick too. And they've had to cancel Bible study a few times because of that. But it's just really annoying trying to get myself to church when I have all these problems. And, right now, the last, I guess, week or two, I'm still having the problems, but it's way less than what it was. So it's tolerable. And I told God, as long as it's tolerable, I'll keep going. As long as I can, So that's what's been happening. Sure, I've been having some problems, but I've been able to get through it. And that's the main thing. And everybody knows at church that I'm trying. So, and they know my heart. They know where I want to be, where I want to get involved, and I want to be closer to God and all that. All right, so no more rambling on, but always know that no matter how much I complain in the videos, it doesn't matter, because God's in control and He will take care of everything. So I'm hoping that people will understand that the reason I do it is because I'm showing that no matter what happens, no matter how much hardship we have and tribulations, don't worry, God's in control. He will take care of things if we just give it to Him. So please believe me when I say that, okay? And I'm, in the past, sure, you've heard it. And, until just recently, I was still having negative stuff going on. But the pastor did preach about that. And he says, our tongues, we have to control our tongues. So we should never speak bad stuff. We should never speak negative things. But I'm very guilty of that, especially in the past. I'm working on that, and I'm doing better. But I guess I didn't do it well enough in the last video. So, sorry about that. Anyway, trust in God through everything, and He will get you through. That's the lesson for all. Thanks for watching. God bless.